Hey guys, I've got a quick video here about this Vibramate string spoiler. People have been using these to restring their Bigsbys because, as people know, the way that you would conventionally restring one of these things is you would take the ball ends here. These are colored, these are stereo strings. You would put the ball end, wrap it underneath the tail piece, and then under each of these 6 individual posts, that's where you would hook the string onto, use some sort of eraser or whatever you'd like to keep that in place as you kind of move towards and pull the string out to the other side to give it slack and wind it up, right? Now, the Vibramate string spoiler was created to help to make this a little bit easier. So instead of hooking it from the bottom underneath, the metal part of this spoiler would basically hook onto the middle 4 strings, the middle 4 string, I guess pivots or whatever you want to call it, mounting points. It's just one big bar across. And then from that, you would have the 6 individual holes ready for your 6 ball ends. And in theory, that should make this a lot easier. Now, for me, the biggest pain point I have a B60 Bigsby, is that if you look right there on the first string, it comes into contact with the bar, which I don't think is good for a couple reasons. It'll probably make snapping the E string a lot easier, and it's also starting to wear the finish of the actual gold itself, which I'm not too concerned of. It's part where it's a little hidden, but still, it's not really a good thing in my books. And I've thought of moving the bridge a little bit more down, but the problem is that even already where the strings are, it's not quite in the middle of the pole pieces as I'd like, so it's a little concerning. And I think with the stock action, if you took out the Vibramate and just wrapped it around, I think the break angle would be low enough that would be under the bar here, so that way it wouldn't come into contact with the actual bar itself, just because the angle would be a little bit far down. Now with the Vibramate, it's actually up a hair, so brings things up a little bit. And my question to Vibramate string spoiler owners is, have you experienced the same thing? Have I installed this incorrectly, or is there something else I should be thinking about? Because honestly, with the angle and the way that this is set, I may honestly just go back to wrapping it around the tailpiece the normal way and tossing this Vibramate or giving it to somebody who will actually use it, because I really can't stand the thought of snapping more E strings. I think I've broken 2 already at this point, so I'm not very happy about that. If anyone's got some insight on this, I'd really appreciate it.